Oh God. Okay, come and pick your money.
No.
Yeah. Who your businessman?
No, come here, businessman. Mr. Businessman. 1975.
You math on Asian platitudes.
But the only problem is I've agreed that I'm not destined to be a rich man.
Why not?
I'm telling you, I'm not destined to be rich.
What lose your confidence?
No. The truth must be told.
No.
I know myself.
No, I like so yes, I pay.
Mommy, you why I'm telling you this.
Okay, go ahead.
My papa owe me 58 years ago. No, it's clear.
Okay, but let me remind you, we are live on air. Okay, so we are back. 1760. Hey, your text message line. If I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready. Efa Emma Alaji material Tenase Sansun America say Honorable Kele Japan Atenase Alaji quick one Honorable Kele Japan who say what again Adoma ban papers mu Alhaji Abaka dishonesty of
there will be a true article about MPP
no so my then
plutocrats ni and I didn't prepare for honest can you MPP when you are talking about plutocrats he says
but Pluto's are new world. That is also justice is in the interest of the strongest. Okay. It is not about wealth.
Okay, strong men.
Yeah.
So you are one of the strong men in MPP.
No, but the way I want to put it on also justice, which means Obia Owoska.
But apparently, the way I want to
but one Adam Beto. I did have some young chiska. They say, Obia who you are
MPP. Now the Casca for another strong men. What name that comes to my head? Can you
Escafo Gano, do Yama.
And I say, whether we like it or not, last 2008, constituency be a mom of 500 million. Scafo hinted to me as 2008. Every constituency, he was signing a check. 500 million.
But I'm now in that year.
Nothing minimum. Omai, because
what's enough for years?
Omai, yeah, research you, Edmo, Papa, we enter an occupied one for India, because what cast ordination. And ironically, initially, not Nana occupied so in Kao, because what criticizing Nana over the animate issue. Okofo we are quite we send a joy. I was in me for me Capricorn support to a change amount for panic chow.
Yes, what
okay,
so you know that's it. Yeah, that was it. Quickly, Alaji.
Yes, sir.
Memo, just 10 minutes of your time.
I didn't even
na yenko PRC because I can't obi biara. It's an issue.
I think PRC Rekubobe a statement being I think it is the best analysis tariff increment. Honestly, it is more than justified. And I think I agree with you 100%. It's about time this country we call a spade a spade. What say, because of politics in tea, the be free MPP or NDC be able criticizing. We be able free MPP, NDC be criticizing. But we don't take our time to study. Is it in the best interest of Ghana? And now my you. Over the last 14, 13 years, the tariff increment higher politics. Government since these 14 years have not been able to put their feet on the ground. And then what do we see? The providers gradually are being crowded out to the extent that no government provide energy requirement of this country in particular. And what you need is you need people, business people, private producers to come in. And when they are coming in, they are not for the Christmas. They are coming in for business. Obi also say power generation there, even one acre nibonya in the form. In the past, not private people in Krabi because the tariff was too low. And if you want to get to this point, to say American, I don't think the state is providing the energy. The private people and a drive energy of America. Then you have to make it very competitive, at the same time, very reliable and rewarding. Mekai 2013 September, PURC, Omokotsas, says since 2010, there has not been any major tariff increment. The normal one, the automatic adjustment there also. But every 2 years, according to the law, they have to do a major tariff increase for the utilities. Now, since 2010, I buy Amma Omanye. Until 2013 September, and Omokotsas, Omoheno, na Ghana Water Company and electricity, they were demanding something in the region of about 300% or something like that. Into the PURs, almost they can give them only 160% for water and then 100 and something for electricity. Name Omukasa Mudi Bum, Ombain 1 year about into Omayan 69% and 78% for the 2013. Then July 2014, now automatically now almost half no so haba. So it will not overburden the consumers. Mekaipa T some more 2 members. Ewo sa PURC no so. T is for storage na said there be omompany. Amasoba come say demonstration be cry across workers and the political parties. To the extent that 2013 the government had to suspend the increment. Ambaso. Nobody is talking about that incident. Nobody. Obia mintis Obia Abisan who said, "Sa 2013 PURC increment no omuka se yentua no amuche menu 78% and then July MPF. What has happened to that cause? The Amaniasam, I'm a government to back out." This has been going on. Mekai from President Kufuor time, almost every month, MPP Gabay is subsidizing VRA with 1 cargo of crude oil, which is not the best because of governance. Government should even deal with VRA. Government buys the power from ECG. VRA is supposed to sell it to ECG. So why government is paying VRA through giving them crude oil? Yes, money just to sustain the price, not to increase the tariff.
Okay, so in a nutshell, what are reasons for the increases are consumer interest, investor interest, economic development of the country, the generation mix, fuel mix, availability of the service, growth in demand, power purchase cost, revenue requirement to ensure financial viability of the utility service providers, and CD dollar exchange rate. These are the ingredients that come into the 67.2% and then 59.2%.
Yes.
Almost 7 whose interest? Is that the almost 7 utility companies and almost 7 years?
There are 7 Ghana. There are 7 Ghana. Tell me one which is not true. Tell me point one. But
the defect is that
I want you to show me one which is not true.
Well, we had the opportunity to meet them, Lisa. Some of the questions about app. And they say,
I don't want what you see. They say
on this issue as well. On this issue as well.
In your opinion, because you were asking on one side.
But I said, Bisana Yebisana say, yeah, Bribia da Krata Baba Tabontin say, yes, Ibijina way so weni, yedin to Muniba. All in the interest of all parties, efficiency, reliability. But every increment at the piano, do we see those catchwords?
It's not just efficiency and reliability, it's also availability. You are ignoring the availability. And now you're doing so. Who wants it? You forget about the efficiency and what reliability. We are even talking about availability. Look at Akosombo. It gives a mere 1,000. It's talk about 1,020 megawatts. Meaning, can say because you are misusing because of Nyamichita. That's why I started tracing it 14 years ago. Akosombo every 7 years, naturally, a benye drought. And 7 years ago, then we said we will be here today. And now, meaning, because instead of 1,020 megawatts, Akosombo is producing less than 400 megawatts. Less than 400. So you see, we know the problems, but in PNP, we postpone it. Every government, the Kufo administration, the Mills administration, even this Mahama administration. I just gave you an example, 2013, when workers,
you agree to the increase.
It's not about me agreeing. That is what me and you, as journalists, we have to do some research.
Okay, so that we
and then educate the people. Say, Yebenye Kania, which you were saying reliable and efficiently. Na yenibi. Which one do you prefer? Even those who have the resources to buy generator today. Omu to me use all omu equipments of here. There be. Unless you can afford to say we know. So you see, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
Okay.
Samsung officer electricity in Ghana, very expensive. Go and try candle. Go and try candle.
Okay, Japan.
You see, we need to bite the. And let me just add this point, and I have to be frank here.
No more 10 minutes.
Me can't wait for us to be. As a man, me be kai. Se me can't go and say, "Mama, man, anka bi me this time in a. It's very important. I was in Ghana. I qualify for second millennium account. I almost close to 500 to 600 million.
The money is big.
The money is big. One of the IMF, you know, are going to program. Whether we like it or not, some of the conditions, just say, "Mo, yen to me, and koso, and mamusi Canada bia mudi kuko." We cannot continue to feed you, to give you handouts. We will show you how to feed yourself. So you have to do 1, 2, 3. Your power, electricity power. First of all, for many years now, we are mismanaging it. It is Ombama is Kaya, Ombama Mwaya. Jesus, we restructure the place to stop this for the Christmas system. Into a huge conditionality that yeah. That is not only, that's not the, you think that it's only the tariff. Say, I knew we are. For example, Military Chinese cano, and ya dear baba. 2, IMF support no man on Bechu. Now, Omuchi Hua, do you know the consequences for this nation?
Okay, like you're suggesting the issue about privatization of ECG, probably in the pipeline, say, bit me about 2017, 2016.
It's not, it's common sense. It's not just a privatization of the ECG. Common sense.
Your take, PRC.
Yeah. May surprise.
But some of the already support privatization.
Maybe, yeah. But may I surprise at Alaji Baturi. Alaji, I want you to be honest to Ghanaians. 4 years ago, Upepe na turn is
2 cities.
And I don't turn 2 cities. So, Ode, Ubenya cash from NDC.
And you cash. And you cash. You see, that's the rules. And you cash. The fact is that Ghana for ready paper. Ghana for purchasing power low. It do go to just about 100 people every day.
Oh, they are purchasing power low.
Of course.
Okay, now let me answer Kasa.
We are gentlemen.
I am surprised at Alaji. hwɛ bibi ma yenye serious we anya politics say NDC MPP CPP but economy senior Ghana economy no esinke Alhaji Bature in 2009 na metua electricity bill 7,400 today electricity bill quite 100,000 and some diesel 60,000
for Ajuma Bay.
For me cost. To
the quantum leap.
Yes. And everyone say the real fee increases now na oka. The fresh shot of the man, yeah, Alhaji, I am telling you, Udim, now Parliament, we have not done well on this issue because with the electricity bill, I called Parliament several times to show to Mr. Speaker and the rest of the parliamentarians that look, we have to do something about this because anyasa baby or mine e de ebekwa kodu no unim oka 59% now Alhaji e kuro ben the one we are see one shot you to electricity 59% when I'm paying 100,000 na tieni me mfa bibi ansi okay monthly rent amji wo $100,000 na abainati $15,000 withholding tax. Sike bedimi say me $85,000. If I spend $150,000 on electricity, minimum
workers.
Which means about $35,000 on electricity. I buy the 15,000. $50,000 is gone. I have not paid the workers. Mintia snit.
Okay.
We are and machine say you the fan where kwaha, you the compressor kwaha. Sika me di pie adwuma no. One we are at a major breakdown beba no. Mean me enya ho. Now look at the leap. Now let me quote President Mills. Ade ba ko man winning election. Also doomso will be the thing of the past. Is that what we are experiencing today? Enna usaba sa mami dwanto ya every blessed day a obetum bia no okache ye say ye tumu a enna bema ye better services. Is that the better services that we are experiencing from 7,400 to 100,000?
Okay, the utility companies need paying far more because in this case, some were looking for 12% increase. Some were looking for 120%.
First of all, where mumayen kano kurewa ha, we are sick. Na emwa yinyina because say abain kwa government at the electricity company ka over $550 million untia. Now you shift the burden on the few industries. Now you are working. Have you considered the industries in this country, how they are going to suffer? First of all, America. We have Conedison. Udru. Obi every state be our need the our different, but it's all Conedison electricity. Maza. So be a catcher say a ban and subsidizing electricity for America is a lie. Because we are Ghana and Libya or yeah Juma war Conedison New York. What the government now is doing for companies and they say Alhaji TNE Okwano Achoro. They are giving solar panels to supplement the Conedison. And what they do is say, by the size of your company, Niambang facility, up to 75% of the cost of the solar panels. Is it not subsidy? Because almost say, Omwa to mean power outage. And you know, so the solar no support no power outage and krasa ma reduce consumption of the Conedis in Wankasa. So government is now giving up to 75%. So how can you say yene de yatia na everything IMF say yanko 2 years ago na man ko to bibi chiro
source
mema source
no dey krata be no dey
where budget
okay year be
2016 2015 2016 budget Alhaji tieni say who can $600 million and now $500 million Millennium Challenge is what money. Now IMF for Sikom so the revenue generated locally. So business is not a thrive and we can get 3 times this. I see domestic revenue made up of tax and non-tax revenue for the period under review amounted to 21.216 billion cedis against the budget target of 20.2242 million. What I'm trying to say is that even now the total I see, Mr. Speaker, the total revenue and grants for the first 3 quarters of 2015 amounted to 22.7246, equivalent to 17% of GDP. And domestic revenue out of the 22 billion was 21.2. Why the catcher was there? Yes. Yes. What you say? And he said, Obibano catcher said to electricity, yes, a lot of companies will fold up. Yeah, Alaji.
Now you talk about domestic revenue.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
from
how much of that domestic revenue goes into payment of compensation? That is workers' salary.
And we are up to the government. And no, you see, and when you are
okay, that's why.
And when you mismanagement. What you say? I can't incompetence and will be a crew abre. These are some of the mismanagement and incompetence that we're talking about. Because if we are able to raise almost 21.216 billion internally, so who encourage businesses now? Now we have more taxes free more. You make more money than electricity. Good.
So, but it is the chicken and issue.
Fine.
Which one comes first?
Yeah, but what comes first? What comes first? Yes. And they say, a binary kasa will sit up and straighten up, say, my priorities in it. I want to build industries in this country. The more jobs now being the more
Abayankasa or the whole industries in India. I don't think Abaya empower local business potentials. Empowering them
industries.
By buying to set up on its own to the Kwame Nkrumah president. Then empower local business.
Sometimes you don't even need the government to go in. You need conducive environment
to move into action,
including infrastructure.
Of course, yes.
And yes, sir.
Of course,
including power.
Of course,
which the government is providing.
Our government are provided here.
So that the businessman can go and invest in a single.
Increase electricity. We spent $27 million just for cottage industry. And you don't joke. $27 million for cottage industry. I'm
aware of it.
What you say?
Yes.
Alaji, yatum.
Are they?
Because
mismanagement.
No.
Mismanagement.
No.
Mismanagement.
Incompetence.
No.
Yeah.
Because one year feasibility.
Look at that.
Yes.
Don't joke with us. When you put your say free machine in mobile light offer, you cannot take a couture.
It's no excuse. It's no excuse. You should provide
generators.
So why would you like that is mismanagement. That is mismanagement.
Okay, who provided generator is another cost too.
You should answer all. That is part of your competence.
Who factor in electricity, say power no fluctuating crown, and yet to this extent that we are in today. Get it straight. Yes, Alaji, we are serious here.
One accept that you are incompetent because blue skies the same project. They are functioning.
Besides an emergency, yes,
it doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter because
they say no. Men say cost or how many example, man. And
coleslaw, everybody. And close. I'm telling you, I wrote it down here because of that. I want my trouble with that.
Yeah.
What expenditures?
Yeah.
What income at share?
Total income for the month.
Or top power. 7,400.
Yes.
And a jump to 100,000.
Yes, for since 2009.
Yeah.
Now, and what that's end top power.
Yeah.
If it is that not profitable, what that's what you why can't today in between Abraham now 7,400? What was his income?
Yeah.
Abraham was started to 100,000. What is the income?
Alaji.
Then we will see
Alaji.
whether you're making profit or loss.
Alaji.
One year was that very.
You don't even think of what
you are
goes
even
into
using
the
it
business.
to
No.
You are using that money.
You see, don't dodge.
I'm not dodging.
And you're very
I'm telling you, you should tell us how much you.
I like you can also start the same way. You don't want to make my point. But
Alaji, how much you were paying?
Yes.
Now 7,000 and then 100,000.
Good.
Need quantum leap.
Good.
Matthias, my yetum.
Good.
My yetum.
No problem, Mister.
My problem is I was like, I would say, Abraham, meet you 7,000. Very important.
Maybe just this explanation. Hold on, okay, Japan. One is about energy. I'm careful. I'll use myself as an example because I am managing. I'm managing an equally same company. And no share.
You didn't make a submission.
No, because but the problem is that I know, Alaji, the problem is that just 3 days within a week, 2,100 worth of diesel, and then you are saying it's a mean continue 2,100, 2,000 a month. It's almost 10,000 and over.
What diverting?
No, meaning that no. I'm telling you the impact
I'm
of.
discussing my trouble. 7,400 to 100,000. I agree. I'm not going to contest that, Mr. Enukre. But has he told us? Abraham owed 7,400 now. What his income was? And then, for example, it may be, for example, what 7,000, he was making a gain of, let's say, 50,000. And then what 200, he's making millions. Why can't I know?
Making millions.
Of course.
You
cover for that.
Who goes
school? Cover for that.
Anyway.
So
you see, let me determine
by school. It's good to say no fees were raising issue.
No, but he made a lot of blunders, but I did not say anything because I'm going to talk
just
about
2 minutes wrap up.
How can you say something for 2 minutes and wrap up
on tariffs? Now I'm right.
On tariffs, examples.
Okay, cool.
What you say? Yeah, what I'm saying to Alaji Baturi is say, no government or any economy can absorb, the businesses can absorb 59% leap of electricity. What you say? And it's a percent who collapse industries, you will get it. It is Yatiana Yakasam Namumayan. Today, no, I'm between 100,000. Would the another 52% ever come one or 59%? I'm going to pay over 160,000, and I'll call it 160,000. And Sana, Dumso, he cannot even stop it now. So I'm still going to buy diesel. Now, we are. Na me shema bufu kaza mina bibi e madwuma no aban no mo tax straight before see adem me dey ashome nsem who just say and I'm virtually working for government. Now question be obi say interesting mama explaining channel emra na electricity no aye $7,400 na omutua $68,000 okay ekọ na maba eduru ba bi no me say no me ntimi nya adwuma no bi nti mo de mo nyimu nam emfiri ade no hwese me absorb ade no 11 months and say na company no nya approval from France say yes yatum na oni balaje na mama ka secret nchiro hwe the difference between yan big companies na omo free abrochire ba ye adwuma ha their tariffs are different from us exemptions bi ana yes one percentage you be working on different from any Ghana for one. Because anytime we are making bills, but you negotiating no, one percentages no are binding different because they are bigger companies than us. But it is not fair to us. What you say? We need to address all these issues. Let the government also pay a canna or day ECG for
and Quebec Boama.
Right. Which I said, look, all what we are talking here, Alhaji, whether you like it or not, it is financial problem.
The government has even overpaid.
It's a financial problem. And it's out now. Now you can't crash now. Now I'm passing a bit here. Now what do you from next year? And now let me show you something. In the budget again, TNE, how our economy no say, and this is not coming from me.
Here the economic discussion. Good morning, Ghanaians. Ghanaians will never cease accept the killer tariffs increase. We will resist the increment with our blood. Zion Owa. Look, are we living in mass? Go to other countries around us and ask of their tariff. Alex Osunyani. Good morning, Omayene. If Ghanaians know the meaning of the NDC, they will never vote for them. It means national doomsday crisis. So doomsday will continue till Nana comes to power. Francis from Bolgatanga. Omayene, all is about bad management of our money against the dollar. Incompetent Mahama must go. Alex Sunyane. 1760. Your cost that dependable for Asenafe Lucky about for